Hello, my name is Raquel and I'm a aerialist. I was born in Brazil, in São Paulo, and I started dance school when I was 6, and by 10 I decided to do the professional dance course, so it was many years. I graduated with 18 years old. I have contact with classical, ballet dance, theater, tap dance, jazz, modern, musical. I never saw myself doing something different till after my graduation. I was working and I saw a girl dancing in the air and I just fell in love. So I saw that and I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. So I searched for places to do circus, and it's very beautiful that in São Paulo, my city, there's a lot of social projects. So I started in this small social projects of circus, learning a little bit of everything. And in a year, I said, okay, I will start to do some private lessons, and I started to work. I started my career with musical theater and had the opportunity to play many stuff. One of my favorite was to be able to play one of the lost boys from Peter Pan. That was very much fun. And then when I discovered circus, I started to really go deep in. I was training a lot, and soon I got my first job in the circus, and it was Circo dos Sonhos. It was the name of the circus where I was doing the main character. So mostly I was all the time on stage, and I had the opportunity to do some different acts and flying trapeze, which was very scary by the time, like right from experience. Go for flying trapeze. It was amazing. And from that on, I just decided to keep searching for jobs. So I passed an audition for Marcos Cazu to work in his company. Marcos Cazu is a very famous clown and a big name in the circus in Brazil. And I worked for him for many years with aerial hoop and silks. And it was just amazing to be able to tour in my own country. And there I could meet many amazing people, and one of them, it was Silva. He was a teacher in the Brazilian National School of Circus, and he told me, I think you should try. And I was like, do you think? And then I tried and I passed. So I had to move to Rio de Janeiro to study for 2 years in the National School, and it was brilliant because I could really go deep into studying everything that I love, 8 hours a day, and also training with big people like Delisier. She was my master, my queen, who taught me everything that I can do in the air, and it was a great time. And I was very decided that I would put all my life and everything, give my all to circus. And then I was invited to another audition for musical theater again, and I'm like, okay, let's try. And it was the best decision ever. In this musical theater, it was a documentary about the 60s. It was like a huge production. I think it was one of the biggest ones I worked. It was amazing because I grew a lot. We were 2 years playing, and it was just amazing because I could use everything that I learned in the dance school mixed with circus, doing aerials. It was my dream coming true. After we finished with this musical in Rio de Janeiro, I had to decide to finish my school or move and keeping going on tour with the musical. I talked with my teachers and they said, you know what, go for it. And it was the best decision. I could travel with the music, I could learn, I could grow, work with huge names in Brazil, to the point that I was like, you know what do I do now? Now I have musical, I have the circus, I achieved everything. What do I want? I said, I want to see the world. And then I applied and started my international career. I went to work in hotels first. So it was only circus. I worked in Tunisia and Turkey. Then I went to Germany to work in variété, and then in circus, also in dinner show. And together with that, I keep with my workshops because I'm also a teacher. So I had the opportunity to teach and help other aerialists in Italy, Germany, and Moscow, which was amazing. And also traveled to Egypt, and yeah, just like glad to see the world. And the only thing that was missing for me, it was the experience to be in a traveling circus. And that's when Company Tempo arrived in my life, and I'm like, that's what I want. And not only just like a circus company where I could do my acts, I could also dance and act. So I think Company Tempo is just a present for me, to be able to do everything that I love and explore and travel and have the opportunity to be in France and see so many beautiful places. I like the style of our show because it's not just acts of circus. I think we have a story to tell, and our characters in the scene is ourselves and how our life goes. And I think it's pretty fun to be on stage with Company Tempo. A phrase that I take for my life, I have in my tattoo, and it says, keep your head up and keep your heart strong. I think that's what life told me, and doesn't matter what's happening, if you keep your head up and your heart strong, you're always going forward, and you will have beautiful things to experience.